What is going on, guys? It's Trax here with a little video tutorial on calling functions in games. Alright, we're going to well, this is the basic process. Alright, you find the function with cheat engine and or a debugger. You can use either or. You figure out the parameters, the return type, and calling convention. You could also use IDA for some of this. IDA is an amazing tool. Then you just write your DLL, you call the functions, and profit. Right? It's really not that hard. And I'm gonna break this down into like two parts. Okay, it will be a second video, I think, probably. But in part one, we're not really gonna touch a game. I have a little demo to show you of work in progress, but we're not gonna touch a game in this video. I'm gonna make a console application. I actually have the code for it right back here, if you can see it. And we're gonna call some of the functions in there. Alright, we're gonna call these two functions. It's gonna be real easy. I'm gonna keep it really simple and stupid. And then part two, we're gonna pull up a saw cube and we're gonna actually use this little thingamajig right here, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, but before we get into the tutorial, a little demo. Bada bing, bada boom. See, I got this little internal menu in here. I don't use OpenGL or DirectX. I'm just using some of the game's rendering functions, and there it is. It is. It's some of the really high level rendering functions, so it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It makes it really easy to make wrappers around that, and then make a little, like, I don't know, framework to then build a menu and a whole hack around. So it's good stuff. When you enable, load and unload the hack, there are calls to the chat function, right, to the print to chat function. It's good stuff. I mean, that could help you with debugging, that could help you with, I don't know, informing your end user that a hack was enabled or disabled, whatever. You get what I mean. And you know, you could also unload the module, and we fuck the fuck off, and we're closing the game and getting to the tutorial, which is what you guys came here for. Alright, that was weird. Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna run this without the debugger because I don't want Visual Studio getting in the way. Hey, bitch, fucking do what I say, not what I do. Alright, you can see it does that. We're gonna pull up our debugger here. I use x64dbg. This is the 32-bit version because we're keeping it simple with the 32-bit project. Run. Now the reason I chose to use a console application because this step is gonna be very easy. I could just type func and we'll see our two functions right here. Part two, I'll show you how to find the function with cheat engine, maybe with a debugger. I don't know, maybe I need it, maybe I don't. We'll see what happens. Alright, but for right now, let's work on function A. Let's put a breakpoint on it. Let's go back into the program, hit 1 on the numpad, and let me scoot up a little bit. Oh shit. See, this is like my first video tutorial, so I don't even know where the fuck I should place myself for this to sound good. But whatever, we just gonna roll with it. We're gonna hit Control F9, F8, step out. Alright. You'll see here there's a jump that if we hit enter will follow, and it jumps right over the call that we just got out of, and another push call, which I'm assuming is to our second, yeah, func B right there, which is our second function. So there's no push onto the stack, and again, we know this because we wrote the source, but I'm just speaking as like in place of the ignorant, you know, like if we were just analyzing this for the first time and it was a closed source, we could tell easily that there's nothing being pushed onto the stack. It probably doesn't have any parameters. There's no move statement or anything or something like this after the call, so that's either evident that there's no return type, or again there are no parameters, right? But on the second call we see that there's a push, right? And after the call we see there's an add ESP 4, add 4 to ESP. This again tells us there was one parameter. When you add to the ESP right here, this is basically just cleaning the stack of how many bytes you pushed onto the stack, right? If we come in here, alright, see, that's the thing. Visual Studio will add a bunch of bullshit and like variables that you never wrote but that it needs for the function, so it adds some sort of little layer of complexity here, but whatever, we're just gonna go back into here. I said what I gotta say about functions and arguments and cleaning the stack. Again, I'm not the fucking most qualified to be teaching this shit, but I'm just explaining what I know, and hopefully by just introducing the topic to you, it'll make sense, and when you see other examples of it being used, it'll be more like obvious to you, you know. But either way, now again, we know this is just a void function with no arguments, right? So all we need is basically the address of the function, and that's it. So let's get started, right? I'm gonna start up a new project. Windows, Visual Studio, sorry. This is my template. I got a template. Yeah, I know. I'm a lazy fuck. Whatever. Alright. So, what are we doing? Main thread, right? First thing we need is the address. We need the module base. Whoops. UN pointer, get module handle. But I need that to be right. Thank you. What am I doing? No. Right? If you call get module handle and pass it null, Jesus Christ, English and me are not getting along today. But whatever. If you pass null to get module handle, it returns the base address of the exe that's loading this module. Alright, so basically funky victim.exe, its base address. Alright, so next thing we need is UN pointer. I guess we could do another one of these. No. This is what we need to do. Alright. We need to type def our basically our function prototype. I'll just type it up. Void. Perfect. Push EBP, move EBP, ESP, sub, move ESP, EBP, pop, EBP. let's pull up the old Google box, because here we need to figure out the calling convention, and I don't know what it is. Any day now. Thank you. Oh, just cracked my neck. It was beautiful. Any fucking day now. God, I hate slow internet. Why is my internet so slow? Come on, bitch. What a problem here? Jesus Christ. Okay. Stack cleanup caller. Callee. Standard call pointer func A. It has no parameters, and that's the prototype for our function pointer. Alright, that's basically what we're doing. And then we could basically instantiate it like this. Func A. And we could give this whatever name, but I like to put a underscore. Some people do like an O for original, or T for, I don't fucking know, you know. But anyways, you could just put whatever fucking name here. Right. Now, this part's very simple. You could set it up like this, which is kind of how I have it in my hack right now. And instead of 0, you just give it an address, right? But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it better. We're gonna do it the smarter way. We're gonna assign it dynamically, pretty much. Yeah, that's what it is, dynamically. For I mode base. We're gonna hop back into the debugger, and I don't even fucking know if I mentioned this yet. I think I did, but this right here is our offset from the base. So we're just gonna copy that in here. Right? Yeah. Whatever. OCD. And build it. Actually, we're going to do it better. Okay, since I can't type, we're just gonna make sure I use a different number. Build it. Alright, what the fuck? Alright. Whatever, injector. What is this funky? As you can see, this is not my first attempt. But whatever. I'm trying to make this shit like decent. And I don't know if I'm getting that. What am I doing here? Alright, perfect. Inject, successful. Moment of truth, we're gonna hit 2 on the numpad. You guys ready? I'm not. Oh, success, bitches. Can I type CLS in this mode? No, I can't. Yeah. Sweet, dude. Oh, damn. Should I have closed that? Probably not. Yeah, I should have. Actually, you know what? We're going to fix that. Sweet, guys. Now we could unload our module and get back to coding. Alright. Now we need a... We're just going to hit the reload. Yes, yes, I get it. Jump, jump, jump. Funk B. Alright, so Funk B. Let's see. We're an ignorant analyzer and we're going through this function for the first time. So we're gonna place a breakpoint on it. We're gonna go back to our program. We're gonna hit 1 on the numpad. We're going to hit Control F9, F8, and now we're here. Alright, so, okay, cool. 1 parameter. I don't see anything with EAX. I'm gonna assume void return type. Alright, perfect. What's this parameter though? Let's look at the stack. Alright, it looks like a string. Cool. Sounds good to me. Oh, another thing. If you notice, the address of this string is not on the stack. Nah. It's not what I wanted to do. I believe this is what they call the heap. So this is where I guess the constant strings would go. What do I want to do? I want to go search for current module string references. And yeah, so these are like the constant strings. Right? Just a little side note. But if it was a smaller address, like one of these, right, 006FFC40, if it was on the stack, that would usually mean it was a variable in the calling routine, right? Or in this routine, I mean, it's a variable in this routine that's being passed into this thing, to this function, usually as a reference. Alright, so whatever, yeah, let's get back to whatever we were doing. Okay, yeah, whatever the fuck I just did. Jesus Christ. Let's put it here. Type def void wait a tick. Add ESP. That's not callee. That's caller. See decal. I wonder if this will also work. Probably will, because it's void, so void and no parameters, so there's nothing to clean up per se. Right, so we knew it was a string from looking at this thing right here, right? It's passing in a string. We'll go back in here. Funk B. Funk B. And we're gonna do like the same thing, right? Cha. But this is gonna be Funk B, and this is gonna be different. 12540. Cool. Yeah, 12540. Cool. What's wrong with you? Act right before you get smacked right. My fault. My fault. I need to get smacked right. You right. Let's do 3B, because I can't think of anything else. Build A and B, inject. I have a breakpoint set or something. Let's take that off. Oh, it's not working. Huh? Huh? Neither one are working? What the fuck? I did build it, right? Okay, just make it shut, what the fuck just happened here? Alright, I'm gonna close my debugger. And Extreme Injector just took a shit, a massive shit. What the fuck? Cool. Let's try it again. Alright, so function B isn't working. And the only reason why that could be, well, it could be for a couple reasons actually. One, 2, 3, 4, 0. See, that's exactly why. Wouldn't be a guided hacking tutorial without a few fuck ups, right? Oh, you're a bitch. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Alright, I want you to success. See, that's normal behavior, fucking hacky shit. And that's about it. That's tutorial 1 of calling game functions along with my dumbass. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And stay tuned for tutorial 2. Peace.